is imminent, the Son of Man, with all these wars and rumors of wars we are seeing around the world, with all these financial upheavals on different markets. Mr. Gaitate, you hear of, hey, the stock exchange is about to explode, and hey, this and that is about to happen. Hey, the economies are about to fall, run to gold and run to digital currencies, because, and when you see all these upheavals in the financial market, apparently this could be one of the signs that the Son of Man is about to return. Do you believe it in Tate Gaitate or Mohite?
How are you doing?
I'm very well, Mr. Ubakeng Gaitate of Gaitate Institute. Is that the name of your company, by the way? I think I saw something in your office and I just assumed this is the name of your organization. Gaitate Institute, or we go with what?
Gaitate Institute.
Oh, thank you so much, my brother. We are on Radio Bop, the station with a mind of its own. My name is Hector. At an unusual time, normally 6 to 9 in the mornings, but today from 10 until 12, just 2 hours of music and information. And I'm here because Munya Kunupi is not in. So today with Munya Kunupi, so let's call it Today with Hector Motivator. And joining me on the line is a brother, is a friend. We used to do facilitation together of this and that. And he was always facilitating things around financial wisdom or literacy, financial literacy. So when he approached me about this idea, I was just so excited, because this is the kind of content we are looking for all our streamers, especially our targeted audience. So today we are launching, ladies and gentlemen, we are launching. Yeah, it's here.
Build your own economy.
Your own economy. That's a new feature that's going to be coming to us fortnightly here on Radio Bop. So build your own economy. If the world economy is crumbling and falling down, build yours. Build your own economy. Obakeng Gaitate, welcome to Radio Bop, my brother.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
And Obakeng, talking about Radio Bop, before we delve into just discussing what's going to be happening in the coming weeks, your memories of Radio Bop, please.
Oh man, wonderful. Unkisa khakala, unkisa high. Now, in my case, I got to know about Radio Bop. We had shortly moved to Muruleng, Kobuputaswan.
In Rustenburg, yeah.
In Rustenburg area, yes. That was my dad's favorite station. And obviously because dad was playing it, I was still a young man at the time. But dad loved to play the station, and we just got into the swing of Radio Bop, the station with the mind of its own. So, talking about Radio Bop, kind of my dad is one of the ancestors now. So you talk about Radio Bop, you're not talking about Radio Bop, you are reminding me of my father. So it's very intimate.
Oh, it's so sweet, man. What beautiful memories you've just shared with us. Now, just give us your background. Who is Obakeng Gaitate? Because we got to know this person who will be sharing information with us in the coming weeks. Who is Obakeng Gaitate, and your background as well around this finance issues and stuff?
Oh, yeah, good. So Obakeng introduced into the business world at a tender age of 14 when I was at school. I got into business selling sweets because I was a very shy young man. Mm-hmm. And how I got into business was my way of attracting fellow learners to me, because it was difficult for me to just start up a conversation. So the way I did it is I said, you know what? If I were to sell sweets, they'll come to me instead of having the trouble of me going to them. So anyway, I was selling sweets then. So that was when I started business. When I finished high school, I immediately joined KPMG, trained as an accountant, did my accounting degree, studied masters, studied a couple of courses overseas, Ireland, United States. So I've studied quite a number of things, both locally and overseas. In terms of my passion, I think what I've seen both from the global auditing and accounting firm I was serving, what troubled me big time was the fact that Ikarabo Bakeng Libo Mutau there was not a lot of them that were clients of the big auditing firms.
Okay.
And it was at that time where I decided, you know what, I must teach the brown people business. I must help them understand that they can also become billionaires. And I guess that's where I'm coming from with my studies, with my experience, and that's why we are doing this. And that's how Gaitate Institute has been established, with the aim of teaching others to build their own economy, to become multimillionaires, to become billionaires. That is that in a nutshell.
I love what I am hearing. Your passion for the brown people is what we have as well here on Radio Bop. So we are aligned, and that's why you are here.
Yeah.
You know, we attracted each other. The law of attraction. Thank you so much, Gaitate. That's Obakeng Gaitate with me on the line on Radio Bop, the station with a mind of its own. It is Money Day, and on Money Days we bring content like this to help free ourselves. But today is just an introduction to this feature called Build Your Own Economy with Obakeng Gaitate. Now, Obakeng, what can we look forward to in the weeks to come? I know we'll be doing this fortnightly, but we will make sure that on the week that you are here, we inform the listeners in advance. So in the coming weeks, what is that our streamers can expect from this feature?
What our streamers can expect is, number one, the understanding of what the economy is. They will need to understand. We will educate them to understand what the economy is, and also the fact that they have been participants in the economy all their lives.
Whether aware or unaware. They have been participants.
Exactly.
I like that.
Whether they were aware or unaware, the truth is they have been participants in the economy.
And already I'm sensing that it's either you are a consumer or you are the one who produces the goods and services. But anyway, let me leave that to you. Anyway, and another thing?
Absolutely. And the other thing they will learn is the fact that they are very powerful in terms of building their own economy.
Okay.
So when we talk about the fact that they are very powerful in building their own economy, we are going to be shattering certain myths around the issue of the economy. And the myths come from our socialization. The myths come from our education system. So this is one of the things we will tackle.
All right. I like the suspense that there are myths around the economy, and we are going to be dealing with those. It is 11:29. I'm with Obakeng Gaitate on the line. He is with Gaitate Institute, and to get hold of them, you just go gaitate.org. Gaitate is Gaitate, Gaitate.org in Setswana. Ke Gaitate ya Setswana. Gaitate ER on Facebook, is that you?
That is me.
Okay. Obakeng ER Gaitate. That's if you want to follow him on Facebook. Yeah. Other things that we can look forward to. We've dealt with 2 so far. Other things?
The third thing, we are going to be provide the streamers with tools to use in building their own economy.
Right. I like that.
And then we will be offering them also an opportunity that once they have registered on our website, we will be giving them, and this is an important part. We would like for them to register on our website so that before we do the classes, we share the material that we'll be covering. So once they're there, we will share the material, and what we will cover in the classes over the next couple of weeks is less than what will be on the material. So when we talk about giving them tools to build their own economy, obviously on air, on the streaming, we have a limited time, but then there'll be lots of information and tools and resources we are going to be sharing with them. That's another thing. Tools that we will share with them, and lots of additional tools on their email.
And, when I was with you last week, just finalizing the discussion around this feature, Build Your Own Economy with Obakeng Gaitate on Radio Bop on Money Days. We just ended up talking finance and just different things. And it's amazing that there's just so many things around the accounting world, the financial world, that if you don't know, wait again, I get about lack of knowledge, it's not a scripture, man. My people perish.
My people perish for a lack of knowledge.
So some people's things have been repossessed because of lack of knowledge. It shouldn't have happened. Or they're also being harassed by these companies that are debt collectors, And at that time, I think we were talking about something called prescription. I mean, so terminologies like that, or what is prescription and who qualifies for it? How can you apply for it? No, we're going to be covering all these type of things because obviously people that we are targeting are the ones who are dealing with matters like that of debt or over indebtedness and issues of dealing with debt collectors because of the current economic climate. And am I correct? I mean, especially since lockdown, a lot of people have been experiencing hell in their lives, in their financial lives, with things being their properties threatened to be repossessed by banks, and some have been being suicidal around this. And maybe they shouldn't be if they were to know some things that we are going to be sharing in the coming weeks.
Absolutely. So Hector, the part you're talking about is the sixth point, which is preserve the wealth. So, but before we go to the sixth point of preserving the wealth, we are also going to be teaching them about building the wealth.
Okay.
Because you build the wealth, whether you've got investments, those are things you've done to build your wealth. So once you've done that, you need to know how to protect your wealth. And issues of prescription, how to establish trusts, how to register properties, vehicles, assets. That is an element we're going to be talking about, which is called protecting your wealth.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Are there any other points? Yep, that we'll be covering in the weeks to come.
And then the last point, it'll be a matter of, questions and answers. Any questions that our streamers may have, we will also address them as the last feature in this series.
My man, I wish we could just summarize that today, I just can't wait, because this is the kind of content we've been yearning for. And thank you so much for bringing it to us and with that approach and proposal that you brought through. I thought, now this I can't say no to. And also for the streamers to know, I know Obakeng personally. We used to work together as associates. We'd be having seminars, and then I would be covering one element of personal development, and he would be covering an element around financial literacy, with different clients around the country. And that's why it was easy for us here on the station to say yes to this feature. And Obakeng, once again, welcome to the station with a mind of its own. We'll be designing a poster, that bears your picture and the information around this feature. We are looking forward to it. Now, for those who are streaming right now and they are wondering, okay, I can't wait, I just want to be in touch with Obakeng Somar Klar. No, how do they get in touch with you?
Look, I will say they can connect with us on Facebook there, and on Twitter we are Gaitate Global. We also have our WhatsApp number, which is 084 011 9555. That's our WhatsApp line. And the email is build@gaitate.org. So all the queries and questions about build your own economy, we receive emails at build@gaitate.org.
Thank you, Obakeng Gaitate of Obakeng Institute, or Gaitate Institute rather. And as you heard him, www.gaitate.org. Thank you so much, my brother. All the best with the rest of today. I cannot wait for the next for us to start with the future in 2 weeks' time. So
we look forward to that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like
Thank you very much.
It will be fortnightly. So today is the what? The 29th? Is it the 29th today? No. What date is this today?
No. Yeah, I know we are starting on the 1st. On the 1st of May, that's our first
installment.
Yeah.
That's the one. On the 1st of May, we are kicking off this feature, Build Your Own Wealth, with Ubakeng Gaitate on Radio Bop on Money Days. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you.
There we are, folks. I'm looking forward to it on the station with a mind of its own. Thank you so much for streaming. We're on until 12. At 12, it's Dobby 4040, somewhere in Sunnyside. Now, with Dobby, every day you can expect him on the radio. Load shedding or not.
Radio Bop.
This is Dr. Lindelani Mkhize. Welcome back on air, Radio Bop. Me and Radio Bop come a long way. I'm so happy with this revolution, with this revival happening, guys. Bring it back, bring it on, make it happen like it used to happen. Keep on doing what you guys are doing.
Radio Bop, the station with a mind of its own.